Alright. Make sure everything's running here correctly. Yep, mic's up. Music's down. Sunny, you put in your points already this morning, first thing, so let's go check on her. Oh, nope, she's gone now. I literally just saw her on the camera just a few seconds ago. I was like, oh, she's right there, yay. Nope, she moved. Dang it. Pepper's just gone. We'll have to look for her. Find out where she's gone. Our assistant, she kind of just does what she wants during the days. She's a free spirit. Free roam is definitely a thing. Well, welcome everybody. Welcome to the stream. I'm your humble artist, Tahoe Anime. I still don't know how to introduce this stream quite yet. I gotta figure out something. I know we talked about this a little bit at one point, Sunny, but what do you think, Ghost Guy? Do I come up with an actual intro for the streams? Or just kind of ad-lib it? Do I just kind of, I'm here, you know, do I just kind of, how do I do this? What do I do with my hands? I don't know what to do. Gotta figure it out. I'm gonna go see where our puppers went, just in case. I got a second camera. We might be able to put it on her no matter where she's out there hiding, so hold on. She's back where she was before. Wait a minute, that shows nobody's there. Wait a minute, what's happening here? Something's wrong. Properties, that's wrong. Camo. Yeah, see, she is there. My camera had, my application or OBS had betrayed me. You know, in those classic movies, I say classic movies now, in the 90s movies when people used to try to like break into. Don't look at me, Sora. It's not weird. What is happening here? What is she looking at? Why is she staring at us? What happened? I'm pretty sure my voice is not coming through. She's very aware. Something's happening with the iPad. She's like, Dad, I don't know about this thing. What's happening? Welcome to Brad's World. Welcome to Tahoe Talks. I'm Tahoe. You need a normal greeting and jazz hands. Okay, I'll work on jazz hands and normal greeting. Cotton fork. Yeah, right? Something. She must have heard something that would made her stare right at us. She knew you guys were here. That's what she's just like. Is Ghost Guy and Sunny here? I gotta look. Make sure. That's funny. Oh man. Good times. I got concerned there for a second. I was just like, we have a little covered porch. That's where she's laying right now. And sometimes the birds fly in there and they don't really know how to get out. Or sometimes we get bees and stuff like that that fly in there and get stuck too. So, because I kind of have it as a covered porch. Well, I mean, it's covered, but I mean, like, it has two sides that are blocked off as well, and one open air space. So I don't know. We do get a lot of, like, we actually have seen. We have a lot of hawks that come around the area. They're too big. They wouldn't fly underneath here, but we've had a falcon recently that has showed up in the area. And it doesn't mind being down underneath in these little small spaces, so she got really... we also have hummingbirds too, so that may be too. I don't know. Something was there. Something attracted her attention. But let's do some work today. Let's do some fun stuff. And I bought skinny popcorn. Yeah. Oh, well, thank you for, we'll do our advertisement thing later. We'll get there. We'll get there. I do want to double check. How is my volume coming in? Am I coming in super loud at the moment? How's the music? Is the music okay? I just want to do a double check. It says my microphone is peeking out a little bit into the red, but I want to, if I need to turn it down, I need to turn it down. Is it good that it's up high? I noticed like with some people's streams, even when I turn them on and their volume is super low, I can't get any more volume out of turning, like I can turn the slider completely all the way up, but then I don't have any, there's nothing else there, right? Like if it's too loud, then you can turn it down and you have more adjustment room. It's kind of what I'm thinking, so I'm just double checking it, making sure like this is a good setup for everybody, that I'm coming through clear. You have options to turn it down if I'm too loud. Music isn't overpowering me. Give me a thumbs up, give me a thumbs down, give me a cheer. One of any of those things. Give me a hell yeah. Give me a hell no. Whatever you feel. In the meantime, while that is pondering around, something that we're going to work on. So we're going to swap today. We're not going to be working on our typical book pages today, and take a little bit of a break from that. There's been a project my daughter has actually been wanting me to work on recently that I thought might be fun to do on stream. So let me go grab that image. So one of my daughter's favorite anime is Sword Art Online, and she came up with this idea. I don't know if we worked on this together or came up with this. But she took the base of my character here, and put them into the costumes for the two main characters in SAO. So she was like, "Dad, this is my SketchUp of what this would look like. Do you think you could, put that together and we can make some cool stuff out of it? Maybe some stickers or something like that." I was just like, sure, if you draw me out a sketch of what you think that would look like, I'll try to put it together. And maybe we'll put it on stream. We'll do that. So this was her quick sketch of the characters and how they set up. So we're going to try to convert that today and see if we can make that work. I think that would be fun. So that's the idea and the plan at the moment. Get rid of these faces at the moment. Let's just go back to, that's looking down. We should have a standard face. There it is. Should have some standard hands. Those are not them. Those are not them. Those are them. And we should just have a basic mouth somewhere. Where is it? Maybe I don't have it on here? Gotta have it on here. This is the problem with having 88 layers on this in this document, is that there are too many. I only saw them in the background. I was like, is that Kirito? Yeah. You did a good job. Like I was like, oh yeah, you did great on this. Like, we're definitely gonna do this. This is fun. So that's what I thought. I thought today we'd have a little bit of fun day and do this, and we can go from there. I can't believe I'm missing. I don't have his mouth. Okay, well, we'll just pick a different one then. Let's pick that one. That's fine. That's fine for now. Okay, let's put this. Let's just put that close. No, I want to put that. It's got to be on top of everything. Okay, so which one are we going to do first? Probably this one? We'll do the Kirito one first. I gotta figure out how the close is going to work because she did the thing where she cuts it across right here. Just straight across, which kind of works. But I think it needs a little... We may need a little bit more than that. And of course, we'll have to interpret and everything else like that, but that's okay. Okay, we'll start with cutting that. Actually, you know what? We can actually pull the colors. Haha, we can pull her colors too. Look at that. Okay, cool. Let's see. Let's do this one. Let's see. I think I want to round it off a little bit here. He looks like he's wearing a little onesie, a little jumpsuit. Let's go down here. Down about right there. Get rid of that one. Get rid of that one. Let's put that down like that. And their face and stuff like that, that's not going to change. May need to make this smaller and really put it... Oh no, I messed up the... Let's see, we can crop the image a little bit. That. Let's crop that. There we go. I can really put this over here so we can see it while we're up close a little bit easier. Oop, I hear the quail out there yelling at Sora. Oh, I bet you they're on the side fence. That's what she's looking for. Hold on. out there somewhere. She's looking for him now. I meant to ask you, have you thought about playing Destiny Rising? Yeah, I thought about messing around with that a little bit too. I'm not sure how I feel about like mobile games in that way, but I used to play a lot back in the day. Not as much anymore. Oop, I can hear him. I can hear the... Oop, I think she found one up in a tree. I saw her in the reflection. Hold on, we're gonna go mobile for a second. Hold on. I don't know what she found out there. There was a little... I think there was a quail in that bush right there. She's super into it right now. Yeah, there was definitely something, a quail or something up in that tree. She wouldn't be all up in that bush if there wasn't something in there just a few minutes ago. That's why she was looking at the camera. And the other camera is right on the other side of that little wall right there. She's in hunter mode right now. That's funny. Get rid of chat so you guys can see that for a second. She's got to get all of the sniffs. She's got to find all the branches that little bird was hanging out on, all that quail was hanging out on, so she can give it all the sniffs. Man, she's really going in there. There you go. We got kind of to the bottom of what was going on outside and why she was so focused on the camera is because there was a bird in the bush just behind the camera there. You know, I don't know what stage of life I'm in as far as like gaming and stuff like that, but there's just something that I don't know. I want something new. I want something different. I want something exciting. I don't know. I don't know. I don't know what I'm doing. All right. No, we don't want to delete you. We want to ban you. To traverse the stars. No, I don't want to spend my life savings on the same game you're playing, Sonny. I can't afford that, unfortunately. No, the gacha games, like, I see them all the time. I see all of the Hoyoverse stuff, Genshin, and everything. And I'm like, I would so interested in doing that and checking that out. But at the same time, I'm like, I don't want to get caught in a spending money gacha game in that way, so I'm like in between. The problem is the trap you can fall into and feel like you have to be in. Yeah, that's... You can earn them in game. Oh my god, hold on, we gotta go too. She's being weird. She's right up against the camera. That's what I'm saying. I was wondering if the bird had like flown in there at some point. And there she goes. There's her spot. Welcome to Dog Hour here at our streams. We're not doing art today. We're just watching dogs. That's just all we're doing. Some days we'll do cats. Some days we'll do dogs. That's just what we're gonna do. If you like cats and dogs, we have the stream for you. If you watch our stream and donate towards our challenge for our special treat for our assistant this month, which is Sora, then we will swap over to the live camera and you get to see. And even if I have to run out with the mobile camera and find her, I can do that too. They're just funny. I love that it's free to play, but I wish that you didn't feel like you have to spend money to keep up with everyone else. Yeah, I think that's where I'm kind of struggling with gaming in general, is that idea of having to keep up with everybody. I'm like, I don't know if I don't want to play those games anymore. Like, it's fun, but also being a citizen of the internet, then everything always gets spoiled if you're not on top of it in certain ways. So it's kind of a funky spot to be in. I'm not 100% sure what or how I feel about all that. So I don't know. Let's make this one darker for now. I don't want to be an old school like boomer in that way and be like, games used to be better back in the day. I don't want to do that either. Remember when mobile games used to be free? Not like that matters or anything like that, but I don't know. I bounce back and forth between the idea of, do I want just a story and that story ends at some point? Do I want, like, what am I looking for here in a game? Actually. Here we go. You should try out during one of the free fly weeks. I don't think I have a system that is capable of running that, Sunny, to be honest. I've gotten a lot better about not feeling like I have to be caught up with everyone else and playing the way I enjoy to play the game. Yeah, I'm very much... Hold on, I want to read your other message and then go through on stuff. I'm looking for a great horror game. I haven't played one in a long time. Oh, interesting. Yeah, I think I got on with Alex B-Shack last night, and then Ichabus joined, and a little bit later, and we were just kind of like, I didn't really know what to do in Destiny last night. Like I was there, like we could do portal activities and stuff like that, but it just didn't feel like I didn't feel present in that. I didn't feel like it was like, I don't know. It was like the first time where I actually felt disconnected fully from everything. Like I had that snap. Like it was in that moment. I was just like, oh, I really don't want to be here. I really don't want to be doing a whole bunches of nothings. And you guys did jump around. And when you guys were talking to my daughter and stuff like that, so that was fun. that's the thing, is like the interactions that we have, that we play around with and do stuff, like those things are fun. But the other part, so we used to, have conversations, have fun, talk and stuff like that while we were playing, and those were supplementary. But it's become swapped, where the playing and the messing around and talking has become the primary, and the background stuff is now playing the game. So, but it's also like not really doing much in that space, so it's really struggling to hold weight at the moment. Elephant is still on the table, yes. No, like I was telling Ghost Guy just a second ago, I really like hit a wall after you guys left, where I was just like, I don't really have any desire. I don't have any, like before, like I would be like, oh, there's this I want to go do, or like that, or whatever. But because the structures are so, you have to do portal activities, otherwise you don't really get XP from anything else in the game. It's like the things that I want to do on the new planet and stuff like that don't net me anything, so why the fuck would I go do them if I'm just supposed to do these activities? But there's no, like, I'm just gonna get the same shit over and over again, trying to just like it feels like, I don't think the word grind is the correct word anymore, because like grind all has a connotation that you want to go through and are trying to get something, but we're not really grinding for stuff. We're just kind of doing shit, not really for any purpose, really. I don't know. Still working on that one. It just feels weird. I haven't quite put my finger on the entire thing yet. That's right. Okay, so we've got a couple. So if you didn't notice, we're swapping today. We're working on some costumes for my character. This one is Kirito from Sword Art Online. We're also going to do an Asuna one, but just trying to switch it up a little bit today. Do some fun stuff. This is a sketch that my daughter did because she really thought this would be a cool idea. So we're playing around with that today. Just for funsies. That's in the wrong place. There we go. Let's do... I don't think the portal helped any. No. I saw that you got off not too long after. I lasted, so I took Ichabus and I into a portal activity, and I don't think I was paying attention enough to it when I launched it. It was one of the missions that we've run, so many times. One of the previous season missions, and I was like, oh, this is no problem. We'll just bust this out. It'll give us 3 rewards. Great, that's perfect. And launched it, got into it, and it ended up being way harder than I was like expecting. I was just like, oh, what did I must not have looked at any of the modifiers or anything at all before I launched this. And we ended up getting through it, but at the same time, it was just like, man, I really am not paying attention enough to make decisions about what I should be working on in this game right now. Like, that's not a good place to be in. But we lasted, that ended up pushing us till 10:30 our time, my time. And then after that, I was just like, okay, that's probably good. I'm fucking shit up now, so that's probably not ideal in that space to have that. If you didn't know, my characters are multiversal. They are part of the MCU. They're part of... No, I'm joking. I always think of them kind of like Deadpool, where they they know that they're characters, they know that they're part of stuff, but they can just kind of go where they want to go. They want to wear costumes and do cosplay. They can do that. Huh? What in the anime did I stumble into? Hi, Bishak. It's not what you think. Don't worry. I know it looks bad, but it's not. I promise. Nope, that's gonna make it worse. I gotta figure out how to make this little symbol. It kind of looks like the Destiny symbol at the same time. He's got this little sigil that kind of holds his straps together here. It's kind of got 3 points on it that way. We just need some more detailed pieces on it. Don't be weird. Yeesh. SAO crossover. Now you understand how I felt about Destiny for a while. I don't solo anything anymore. It's either with the group or I'm not playing. Yeah, no, that's the thing, is I've done pretty good job over the years of staving off, you know, burnout in a lot of ways, whether or not I turn around and take things a little slower or, you know, whatever like that. Like, I've done well with that. This one feels almost like forced. Like, I almost feel like I'm getting burnout on, like, somebody's making me burn out. Like, it feels weird in that way. I think... you know what? Let's ungroup that again. Group. I don't know if that makes it better. I haven't felt out. I was just kidnapped. You were kidnapped to other games? That's fair. That's fair. So what did she do? She just did a couple little and hid it underneath that one arm is what she did. Definitely we could add a little bit more detail here if we wanted to. That. Let's transform. Let's scale that down. It's not gonna work. Hey, Bishak, thank you for contributing. Let's check our camera then. Let's see what's going on with our puppers outside. I don't know what that was. They're definitely not howling out there. She was very interested. There was some a quail that came right up real close to the deck outside right there. And she was like all over and she was very interested in it. She's just hanging out. That's her spot where she just likes to watch the wildlife from. Right on the deck there. We had a 2-camera set up there for a second because I had to run out there to see if she she was chasing the bird, but there was one in this bush right here, which is right on the opposite side of where that other camera is. And so I was just like, oh shoot, I gotta take this camera out there because that's my mobile one. But luckily nothing was there, and she ended up just going and hanging out. Wait, you don't have text-to-speech? I do. Wait, for which part? It was more of an acquisition. Text-to-speech for what? I do have text-to-speech turned on if you... Did bits go through? Let me see if I have text-to-speech for bits turned on. I can check that for you real quick. That would be under alerts, channels and bits. Let's look at these biddies. You want the... Oh, you want text to say alert text. Okay. I did not have text-to-speech on for the bits, but I will turn that on for you if you'd like. There we go. Yeah, now you... yeah, bits now have text-to-speech turned on for you. Don't make Sunny ban you. Don't do anything weird. He has powers. Okay, let's put the... Oh, I didn't grab that one. No.
Defy_Ghost Guy just gave 1 bit supporting the Stitched Tales book series.
Hey, thank you. I appreciate that. Yeah, thanks for reminding me. That's a good spot to have that. Got 2 straps coming off of that. Got 1 strap going this way. Why you're not behaving correctly. There we go. I think that... Let's see. Yeah, okay. We can put a black line around that. Like that. Let's go there. Yeah. Move that to the back. Something like that's kind of what she has on there. Wow, so many of you guys in here. Thank you for coming by. Appreciate that. on this Wednesday afternoon here. Okay, so we got one going that way. We got one going the other way now. Okay. Let's move these arms real quick. So I can see what I'm doing. Okay, something like that. I gotta rough in some of this stuff, and then I'm gonna have to come back and really tone it in, get it figured out exactly how it's supposed to look, or how I want it to look. Kind of like how I do my pages. Okay, that's better. No. This should be further down like this. There we go. Bam. To the straps in. That works. How else does this work on his jacket? Kind of has some like long lines. Oh, I see. Those are the collar that stick out right there. Yeah. Okay, I gotcha. So anybody that didn't know, this is a sketch that my daughter put together on her iPad, and she drew the characters. So these are the two characters themselves, Kirito and Asuna. So then she took my Buttons character and she gave them a cosplay here. So we are digitizing that and making that an actual thing here. I think, look at that one more time. Okay, so that's opposite. So that's silver. So we've got silver here. Okay, that is opposite. Those need to be swapped. Okay. It's more like this. With this color being this color. More kind of like that. Yeah. Okay. Then we can do something similar. If you've not had the privilege of watching Sword Art Online, definitely give it a try. It's a good one. Highly recommend. How's everybody's Wednesday going? Everybody doing okay? No major life events, no craziness happening. Everybody's happy and safe. For the moment. I know we're all waiting for our invite from Ghost Guy to the wedding, so I know that's a big deal. Nice, that's looking good. So he's also got stripe down the arm. It's got a little, I think she drew in the little pocket. Yep, it's got the little pocket on him. 2. We need that little piece to go. Okay, that kind of works for that one. So I think we're dualed up on that. She drew the little belt. The little belt on. So we have to give him. We have to give him some pants. Some little bit of pants here. You know, let's do this a different way. Copy, paste. Yep, that's where we need it to be. Okay, so take these two things, minus them from each other.
Sunny_Ruth just gave 2 bits supporting the Stitched Tales book series.
Hey, thank you, Sunny. Thank you for the bits. It is a destination wedding. We haven't set a date or a destination yet. It's a destination wedding. It's going to be in Hawaii. That's what I was told, and he's inviting everybody. All DPS members are welcome. That's what I heard. And Ghost Guy's footing the bill. That's what I heard. That's just... There's a chance that it could be Hawaii. See, I told you. I wasn't lying. I might have been lying a little bit, but not a lot. Okay, it might have been a lot. Nah, DPS is supplying the funds. Oh, okay. Hey guys, I just want to let you know we're filing bankruptcy. Just letting y'all know ahead of time so you guys can make proper arrangements. We had a good run. All those fancy parties, late night, champagne raids. That's we did too much. We overextended ourselves far too far. Good thing I'm in Vanguard now, right? I think that's the wrong color. Let's go dark for that. Let's just make it black for now. That's fine. Okay, yeah. Make that more of a silverish color. This one. Let's not do a stroke. Let's get rid of that. There we go. Does it bring up? Oh, it doesn't bring up. Oh, it does bring up those. Okay, cool. All right, we got our first ad break coming up here shortly. We got about 2 minutes and 46 seconds, it says, until that pops. Trying to get this belt in real quick before we... Oh, I did that. Just go all the way across. I can put it all underneath. Here we go. Perfect. I'm just joking with you guys, guys. I'm messing with you on all of that stuff. I want y'all to have a good, happy time. Make sure you guys do fun things. Good wedding. Make sure you get what you want out of the wedding too. As much as it's for her, it's for you as well. Don't forget that. That's my one piece of advice. One thing I should have done for myself. Making sure I was being represented and in the stuff that was going on. Not that it was bad, but I just could have done a better job for myself. Different ways. Look at that. We're getting there. He's got little pants on now. I think we'll get one character done today. I don't know if we'll get both, but this guy will. You come here and Uncle Tahoe will teach you how to have a successful marriage. All right, we're about 30 seconds out from our first break here. I'm gonna pause right here, and once we get back from our break time, then we will continue on, so you all don't miss anything. That's the plan. We can check on our assistant, who is not there at the moment, but we can check. We can find her. We can find her. Oh, she's not over there either. Where is the puppers? That is the question. But we're going to pause here, and then we will be back in 3 minutes. Can you see her now? You see her up there hiding in the sun? She's out there sunbathing, just being a dog, just doing her thing. If you didn't know, this is the life of a husky. This is what she does. You think, oh no, she's a snow dog. She wouldn't want to be, out in the sun and too much and blah blah blah. Oh no, she is dead to the world out there in just baking. She does this quite often. One of her favorite things to do. It's one of those weird, I don't want to say misconceptions or understandings, but getting to know Thunder, one of our other DPS members, one of our admin, and talking to him about living in Alaska, in North Pole, Alaska, and the drastic shifts that the seasons have up there. So if you didn't know, if you've never done any research or talked to anybody from Alaska, the seasons up there, they have, it's either dark for 11 hours of the day and light for 1 hour, or it's light for 11 hours of the day and dark for 1 hour. Those are their seasons. That's their drastic shift in of the year. So if you're like, oh, huskies, snow dogs and stuff like that, it's like, no, half of the year they spend in just pure brightness all the freaking time. Like snow dogs and stuff like that up there have to deal with both sets of the elements. Extreme harsh, cold, but they get up around 90s, maybe some 100 temperatures sometimes. So for sure, it's a thing. But Sora loves it. She loves being up there in the little grass area. She goes, "Are you guys watching me again? God, leave me alone. I didn't sign up for this." Yeah, you did. I'll use the evil word, content. You are content. Welcome back, everybody. This is a really far away shot, but Sora's up there. If you look really closely, you have to squint a little bit. She's way up there. Yeah, oh wait, if you listen really closely to her, she'll say it. She's like, "You should buy some Skinny Pop popcorn using promo code Tahoe Anime." Oh, wow, that's crazy. And why would they use that code, Sora? They get 15% off their order. Oh, wow, thank you, I appreciate that. That's a great promotion for our sponsor for the day, Skinny Pop Popcorn. And if Skinny Pop Popcorn hears this and sees this video and wants to actually sponsor the streams, please reach out. I'd be happy to. We'll make this like NASCAR. I'll slap your logo all over this stream. I don't give a shit. Oh man, good times. Okay, so my daughter drew a couple little lines down the side here. I like the hair. I'm going to figure out how to do the hair at some point here. I think she was alluding to... Oops, no, way over. These ones on his shoulders. I think those are the ones she was thinking of. Let's see. What do we want to do here? Got most of that. Let's put the hands back on real quick. Boop. Yeah. I don't want these ones. Yeah, I think I like those ones better. So let's go ahead and make a copy of those. Duplicate. Take those, let's move those down so we have them. Those, none of those are activated, good. Move this over here a little bit there. Okay, so this character has kind of has fingerless gloves on. I wonder how I could do fingerless gloves. I know he has, yeah, it's kind of like a jacket. So it definitely has a cuff to it. So might have to do cuff. Oh, you know what? We have another character model which has... Didn't we make some cuffs on something, Sunny? That was for these arms, right? Hey, Sage is raiding. Hey, Sage. Welcome, welcome, everybody. How was the stream? How did Sage do on his bookbinding? Did we get some progress down? Do we have paper on its way? Tune in next time. Oh, wait. Is he doing the things? Can I order a journal yet? Is that a thing? Can I pre-order a journal? We have progress. Samples are on the way. Yay! Oh, that's great. He's doing the things. Perfect. I love doing the things. That's awesome. Oh, I'm so excited. I'm so excited for that. I'm also excited for everybody who just came over from Sage's stream. Sage and I have been working on a secret project in the background. And I'm not ready to put it out there quite yet because I still have some filming and stuff to do. Got a new phone with a new camera on it, so I have to do like a bunch of filming for it. But eventually there will be a project that comes out, a collaboration between Sage and I that I am super excited for. Like it's, I don't get like, I don't even know how to describe it, but this is one of those things where I got to work with Sage. We got to do some audio recordings and stuff like that. And I am like, when I heard it, I was just like, this is awesome. This is fucking just spot on. This man knows what he's doing. If I could cry, I would have cried. It's one of those moments. It's so awesome. It's so cool. So I'm excited, and I can't say anything more than that at the moment because I don't have fully figured out quite yet, but it's going to be cool. It will be something that I put out that will be free for everybody to be able to check out and see and experience. So it was such a positive experience. It's just wonderful. I'm glad. I'm looking forward to continuing to work more, hopefully with you in the future, which is exciting. Super exciting. Hopefully it leads to a long partnership and doing stuff, and hopefully we can, so I consider almost what we've started on Sage as, I know I kind of pitched it to you a little bit, our creative collective idea in that way, but I started going through yesterday and looking through different art streamers, and I found one and talked to her yesterday and stuff like that. And like, I'm trying to connect different people that are doing creative things and stuff like that, and see if we can all kind of be there, support each other, and find out what our streaming times are for each other, so we can kind of pass our community around and help each other out in that way. Because I think that would be really cool to have, especially for people that are trying to build their little communities and work on creative things like that. That would be a cool thing to have in that way. So agree 100%. Thank you. That's good. I'm glad. I'm trying my best. I'm not great at this, but I'm trying. I can do the artwork. I can do this stuff. I can do this stuff, and I'm also getting my daughter into it, because this sketch up here in the left-hand corner, that's my daughter's sketch. So we are taking her interpretation of Sword Art Online characters, Kirito and Asuna, and she drew these on her iPad, sketched them up for me real quick, and we were turning them into full-blown little cosplay characters of my character from my books. So thought that was kind of fun. But let's see, other things I want to double check here. Let's see, our special treat for our assistant Sora, we are at 14%. So if you are watching the stream and you collect some of our buttons points, you can put those towards that in the stream. Then that's a fidget spinner. It is a fidget spinner. It kind of looks like a fidget spinner. And then we also have it when you do donate. We get to swap over. She's laying on the grass now. I have an outside cam now. She's dead over there on the grass. That's so funny. She went from baking in the sun to dead on the grass. That's fun. Have a wonderful stream, brother. I'm off to celebrate the micro win of the day and take a breather. Hey, yeah, dude, definitely take all of the breathers you need. It's an experience to interact with people and try to get all of that stuff together, for sure. Like, I've learned that a lot this year. It's really fun, but it's a hard thing. So, well, congrats on getting some wins today. I appreciate that. I like that. Good for you, my friend. Thank you for dropping by and bringing over your peoples. Hopefully, I will do some justice to your all of your viewers here. Hopefully, they will stick around for a little bit. If not, that's cool too. Either way. There's Puppers. There's Sora. She's out there. She's just hanging out. We also, so secret in the background here, we also have a button on here that says Pet the Assistant. You can also do that, and it should play. Uh-oh, something's broken. Oh no. Wait, did I break something? Oh no. I might have broken something. Oh no, it's gone. Wow, that's really delayed and not playing the GIF correctly? That was weird. Look, I was all excited. I was like, I wanted to show off all my cool stuff, and then I broke all my cool stuff. Shoot. That's bits. Channel points. Pet the Assistant. No, it's still there. Oh, there it goes.
Tahoe Anime Pet the Assistant.
That's weird. Okay, it's not broken. It's working on the tests that I just ran for it. Okay, cool. Back to artwork. Laura can hang out outside. That's her job. She's in job of making sure the quail are doing what they're supposed to be doing outside. She likes the quail. We're gonna steal. Don't know if this is gonna work or not, but we're gonna try it and see what happens. If you guys have any questions about anything, any of the programs, anything that I'm doing here, why I'm doing it, what it's for, or any of my book stuff that I've been working on, or publishing questions or illustration questions, feel free to ask. I will do my best to try to answer them. I have no guarantees that I have all of the answers, but I will try. I will try my best. I do work primarily in Adobe Illustrator. That is my mainstay at the moment. So I would consider myself a vector graphic artist at the moment. I'm getting text messages from my son. What? I don't want to write this. I think I can choose a word. My son is sending me work he's working on at school. He's not supposed to be using his phone. Oops. What is the meaning of life? I think... Ooh, now we're getting personal questions. Okay, what is the meaning of life? That is a good question, Sonny. One I don't always have an answer for. If I had to say... Okay, why is it broken now? Just redo color. Okay, that's I had to say what the meaning of life is, I could give you one of the generic answers. I could say, it's happiness, it's this or whatever. I could give you the funny answer, which is 42? I think that's right. That's the meaning of life from Hitchhiker's Guide to the Galaxy, right? It's 42? 42? 62? I don't remember the number. I could give you something more profound that I just come up with off the top of my head. I can give you something more personal. It just depends. Depends on what you're looking for. What type of meaning of life are you looking for? Do you need a religious meaning of life? Do you need a spiritual one? Do you need one filled with food? You know what the meaning of life is, Sonny? I've got to figure it out. Ready? This is going to encompass all of them. Everything all at once. The meaning of life is tacos. You're welcome, my friend. I know that one's going to be a hard one for you to hear. I know it's going to be a hard one for you to deal with. But that is the meaning of life, is tacos. You're welcome. I better see nothing more than no from you. All right. Hey, we got some cuffs there. Nice, looking good. Okay, so the question is, he's got gloves on in this series. Like I said, little fingerless gloves. Kind of looks like what he's got going on here. So we can see this is a very blurry picture at the moment. Whoa! Very blurry picture, but he's got little fingerless gloves on. So, do we want to... Should I make little fingerless gloves for our character? I wonder if I can do this. So I thought, I debated like doing something like this, or, which is kind of cute, that kind of works. That kind of works. Otherwise I can like wrap them around each finger too. That might work. Each of his little toes. That's an option as well. Let's try this one real quick. Okay, so I want this, I want that. That one like that. No, I think I like the other version better. I think I like it as just one overarching fingerless glove, like that. Yeah, I think I like that. Beep, beep, beep. Beep, beep, beep. So, okay, let's go in here. Paste that there, but we have to reflect that. Put that on there, like so. Yeah, something like that. Got little fingerless gloves on now. I wonder if I should move them back a little bit. Maybe we're too close to the fingers? Got extra points in here now. Oh yeah, I think that's better. Gives us more. Yeah. Okay. It's all about those adjustments sometimes. There we go. Cool. Each one individual. Now I can put the little stripe down. Technically, the character has a stripe down to that arm. Like, I'm trying to be accurate, but I don't... What you making? Remember that drawing that Michelle did for us? Of Kirito from Sword Art Online? I told her I would digitize it for her and put it into this form, so that's what I'm working on today. Doing something a little different, changing it up. Taking a break from the book pages at the moment. Working on some other fun stuff. Gotta give Button some hair here shortly, maybe. Cute, thank you. I am cute. Wait, you're not talking about me. Shucks and darn. I think, so a little bit ago, there was, I think there was some quail that flew through the side yard, and I think one of them stopped in the bush outside of the corner of our house, and Sora was just like enamored with it. Like she was just all over. She wanted to know what was going on with it. She was like staring directly at the camera for a little bit because it was just on the other side of our little fence there, or not a fence, our little sunshades. And then she went out and she'd explored and smelled every branch on the tree and stuff like that. So I don't know, she might still be out on the, yep, she's dead out there on the lawn still. She's hanging out there, being a dog. Welcome to Dog Cam. She was sunbathing out up on the top, by the brown fence up there not too long ago, but that's what we're doing. We're hanging out, working, playing, doing some fun stuff. Definitely like the way this is kind of setting up. This is kind of cool looking. Okay, so we've got, the character has a pocket. Got a couple of those there. Shows a pocket up there. I think daughter put the pocket on there, kind of there. Okay, got that with the hands. It's got one of these that comes down from the shoulder and kind of connects. Yeah, I think that works. Dreamer said Brad was cute. I'm shocked. Why? What? Am I not cute? I mean, I don't classify myself as handsome by any means, but it is up the grog. Here we go. That should fix it. There we go. I figure she would say something like, "You're handsome, lol. I'm also trolling." Yes, we know. I think that's what ghosts are known for, is trolling, right? Like, that's the whole... Okay. Not too bad. I want to do the one that comes across. Comes from his hip down. I may have to move the one up a little bit. I need to take this one and move it up a little bit. Something like that. The other one I was thinking of comes from over here. Does not do that. Oops, that is gonna fix that though. Yeah. We need this one. Copy, paste, transform, reflect. Something like that. Tab there, tab there. Give that one. Move that backwards through these. There we go. Something like that. Makes it a little bit more complicated, but not too bad. Sometimes you have to determine whether or not something that you're going to do to your drawing is going to make it have too much stuff in it, or if it's actually going to enhance what it is you're working on. So like I'm looking at these two, I'm thinking about not having those because like he's got a little it's got a little pocket square here that I might want to do the pocket square instead. So my character is kind of weird in that because the hands are free floating in this, you don't really have a sense of where the shoulders are. So like if you're going to do like a cosplay thing that we're setting up here, putting the shoulders in, like we don't really have a place for the shoulders. Maybe far out on the outside corner, just kind of depends. But like these guys don't really make much sense. Like they should almost be way out here. That kind of. technically, but I'm gonna get rid of him for now. Got the belt that she put in there. She put in a couple other lines here, but these are, put these in instead. Got a little chest piece thing. That's for a sling for our swords. We're gonna have to put the two swords in. Put the pocket square in. Look, something like that. Let's make it smaller. Okay. What else did she put in there that's on that design? Yeah, so he's got little shoulder, mini shoulder armors, but I don't think I'm going to do that. Same thing with like the ones on his boots, which we don't really have boots. But we do have, it does have a collar. We need to figure out how to do the collar here. She kind of has part of it sticking out. Boots with the fur? Yeah. Gotta go. Have a great stream. Oh, okay. Thanks for coming in. Bye, Felicia. I think something like that might work. Because his collar is just kind of this free. Kind of have to make it small. We don't want it to eat up too much of this space. Yeah, that'll work. Sometimes I amuse myself. Okay, I amuse myself a lot. How about that? Okay. Question is, do we do the hair? I kind of like the hair. These two in there. Okay, so there we go. So now those are behind. Let's do the hair, but we'll do it as a separate layer just in case it doesn't go exactly how I was thinking. I know we've got one big kind of loop here. Okay. I'm just kind of like really ad-libbing this a little bit here. Was going to say maybe just depends on how much into cosplay buttons is. Yeah, that's the thing, is like I kind of have to have some fun with it. I assume he's going all out. Like this is not, he's not messing around here. Yeah, he's cosplaying one of his favorite characters. He's doing it. Maybe not. Maybe down here. Kind of looks like a wicked toupee. Oh my goodness. That's funny. Yeah, that's the thing is like I was like trying to figure out how I was going to make this work or make it look like something, but I made him look super emo. Which I think is so funny. Bud's first cosplay, it really is. The funny part is it kind of looks like him. That's the funny part. Oh, I see what she did. I see what she was doing. This one needs to be flipped the other way. He's got these runaway flyaway hairs that kind of like he's got messy hairstyle is what it is. I think if I was like 30 years younger, I would do a Kirito cosplay. That would be fun. Maybe 20 years younger. Hee hee hee. That's funny. That's kind of what she has there, which is funny. Cute. Little black hairs. Let's go 75. I know she tried to round it off a little bit. Maybe I need to do that as well. Maybe I need to round off the top of this little section here. We'll cover up some of the ears, but that's okay. That there. Put that there. So we can round this up here. Kind of looks like my hairstyle. He's kind of have that rounded flat top head is what he's got. He's got one spike over there instead of Buttons has two little spikies on his head. Get rid of that point. I think this one turned out pretty good over here. Like I like how this flows over and then does a little kick out for that one. This one over here is kind of funky at the moment. Maybe it needs to be higher. Maybe we need to do a similar, like, maybe we need to make it smaller. Yeah, something better. That's better. That's cute. I don't mind the hair thing. That's not wicked bad in any way. That's fun. I can make these a little bit longer on the right hand side, I believe. Which means I can make these a little bit longer. Down a little bit. Yeah. kind of digging the hair a little bit. That's kind of fun. That's kind of fun. Kind of like that. Ooh, yeah, that's what I'm gonna do. Gotta kind of match that a little bit. Okay, there we go. Still looks like a toupee a little bit, but that's the thing. You're cosplaying, you're kind of wearing a toupee. Makes sense in my brain. Wearing a wig. Hee. Yeah, it's getting there. Let's see. Don't forget, this is my obligatory message to everybody who's maybe watching this one or watching it later on YouTube, whatever. Save your work. Make sure and go and save your work. Don't forget. Don't want to lose everything that you've worked on so far. Okay, are we missing anything? We got to put the swords on. Correct. I think we nixed the shoulder armor. I could put a little. I could do a little thing for that. I have an idea. I might have to pull up an example. Need to pull up another example so I can see what the exact... Oop, that's a bad one. Okay, yeah. But I know what they look like now. That's his hair. This is his clothes. We're just gonna make a little one. Let's make it this color. That color. Perfect. Go in closer so we can make sure and pull all of these. Did not. Let's see, where's my example that I'm looking at? Okay, there we go. Just for funsies, and then I think it's is it 3 on either side? Kind of repeating this this idea. He's got these little, got a little piece of armor on his shoulder. Grab it. It's got these 3 little knobs on it, but I think they go, I think they're duplicated on both sides, if I'm correct. Select. I think it's like that, I want to say. Hashtag buttons versus cosplay. That is correct. Find another example. Sometimes they've got it on one side, so it's kind of like rivets, right? It's the thing that attaches it to the jacket. That's what those are. They can either be extruded, they could either be popping out or popping in, depending on, I forget the words for it. Two different type of rivets, an external and an internal type. But I'm pretty sure the little rivets are on both sides, front and back. Yes, they are. Okay, cool. Found an example. Yep. Okay, cool. I was correct. Okay, so now we can take this. I'm going to bend it a little bit. Okay, take these two and move them a little bit. That's not what I wanted. Better. Yeah, that's fine. Okay. Now we can get these set perfectly. That's not what I wanted. That is also not what I wanted. Okay. Yeah, something like that. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Let's group those together. Copy. Paste. Okay, cool. I think the one strap goes through it too, but that's fine. We can put that in now. And now we have to kind of give him a shoulder. That's the kicker here. I wanted to do move this a little bit. That. Yeah, something like that. Should it be smaller? No, it's fine. It's the right size. Copy, paste, reflect. Dang, that's almost worked out perfectly there. Almost like I knew what I was doing. I said almost. Yeah, something like that. Hee. Cool. Ooh, sounds like I'm getting a package outside right now. I have a package to grab. I'll be right back, stream. Thank you. Nothing better than a box of freshly printed books. Num 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 num. All right, that's looking pretty good. I think that's pretty cool. Last thing we need to do, we need to make some swords. Whether or not we have time to do that before stream ends, I don't know quite yet. We're gonna try. Probably don't have enough time. We'll get close. All right, we've got 2 minutes and 45 seconds until our last ad break for the day. And then we are done. Okay, so just get rid of that one for the moment. Back of that one. We've got a whole thing to build here. And I'm gonna have to go look at the sword just to make sure because I'm just makeshifting something right now. Okay, we gotta move our example out of the way. We can see what we got going on here. Yeah, I definitely need to pull up an example of what the sword actually looks like. Luckily, there are lots of them online to look at. Very, very nice. Alright, so while we're getting down to the last, or a little bit of time here, we've got about 40 seconds until our break, so we're going to pause right here at the moment. We're going to go out live to our outside cam. Ooh, looks like our... Let's reconnect to one of our devices out there. Okay, she's not there. Can we connect to the other one? Did it die? Well, I don't see her out there, so we're gonna have to leave it there for the moment. I'll go check on those cameras and see what's going on, and then we'll go from there. But we'll be back after our break, and then we'll roll up for the day. Oh, our camera got too hot. It shut itself off because it was trying to protect itself. It was in direct sun, so it was just like, nope. Ooh, we're gonna crash our camo studio. Okay, well, we might not have that camera at all, either of them. It did indeed crash our camo studio, which is the one I use to connect to our cameras. Okay, so got it restarted. Let's see if it works now. There we go. Quick fiddling, we got it back running. But there's the puppers. She's just hanging out outside, living her best life. Move the camera over into the shade so it didn't get all heated up this time. But that's what's going on. We'll be getting close to done here shortly. Alrighty. Make sure everything's running correctly. It says commercial break in progress. There we go. Now we're back. But yeah, so we don't actually have to swap over and do our progress check today for on Canva because we didn't work on any book pages today. We took a day to just do some fun artwork for our character. Hopefully, I'm planning on, if I get these done sometime soon, making these into some stickers, because I think this would be kind of fun to have, especially at like a little convention or something like that. But yeah, I think that's about wrapping it for the day. Let's do swap over. Here is our schedule for the rest of the week. So we just got done on Wednesday here. I will be back on Friday from 9 a.m. to 12 p.m. That's Pacific time. And then on Sunday, I also do a live podcast with Mrs. Tahoe, with Dreamer. And we talk about life and all the little things in between. That's our podcast, 500 Little Things. Actually, I'll bring up the main. I'll grab the main graphic for you guys too. Just us sitting down to talk about things and, our stories, our things we're looking forward to in the future, and all of that kind of stuff. So, our little space for talking, reminiscing, thinking about, dreaming about the future with things that we would like to do and all that stuff. So if you'd like to join us on Sunday nights, this one's a later one because this one is Pacific time. So it's 7 to 9 p.m. So add 3 hours if you are on the East Coast for that, or adjustments for whatever time zone that you may be in. But yeah, if you'd like to hear us just ramble about things, then please, drop by and say hi. We love when people drop in and talk with us and chat and stuff like that. Give us more things to chat about. So other than that, like I said, I'll be back on Friday. I will probably be back on working on more illustrations for my book pages for book number 3, which I'm hoping will come out next year. That's the goal at the moment. I don't have a definitive date quite yet, but we're getting there. I think we are. I can bring up the progress that we've made so far. Where's our little progress report? Hey, get off of the screen. This is where we left off on Monday. So we moved some stuff around and we lost some progress on one page because it wasn't very good. So, but we made some progress on a couple other things. Got some details in that I liked. So this is our current standing at the moment of our pages. Definitely need some work on 9, 10, and 11. 28 through 31, definitely don't have anything on them. We also did some rewrites on those, so that's why those hadn't gotten any work yet. But yeah, we will get back to this on Friday and go from there. So in the meantime, schedule back up on here. Let me double check to see who is on streaming, see if there's anybody that I'm following that would be fun to raid. No, just those normal people. I did find a cool streamer yesterday that I'm excited to. I'm hoping our schedules overlap. I hope she streams a little bit. I wouldn't say a little bit more, but I hope I can catch her every once in a while when she's on stream. She had some really cool artwork that I really liked. Very akin to what I've got going on. So like it would be a good spot to be able to trade back and forth with our views and stuff like that, our viewers. I think they're very kind of like Sage, right? Like very in tune with each other, very chill, very, this isn't a crazy, trying to draw and grab as many people as possible or do, not trying to be huge. streamers and that. We're just kind of, we're being artists, we're being creatives, we're just doing the thing that we enjoy in the ways that we enjoy it. And we hope you enjoy that too. So, but with that being said, if you do happen to see this or watch this at some point and you are a streamer and you do creative projects and you would like to, and like our timelines kind of overlap in that way, please let me know. I would like to come check out your stream and see if we can connect with each other and continue to build a little creative collective in certain ways. So kind of help each other out, pass our views around, and support each other in that way. I think there's a possibility in a way that we can do that. And if we can figure out enough people to get together to make that happen, that would be awesome. That would be really cool. So, but other than that, I think that's it. I don't think I have any other housekeeping things to do. I've got some other work to do today after stream, but yeah, I hope you have a good Wednesday afternoon. It is hump day, so hopefully, it's the back end of the week, so things should taper off a little bit. We're getting closer to that Friday before the weekend where you can relax. But yeah, have a good rest of your week, and I hope to see you on Friday. Bye, everybody.